So that's the bike we're going to use. That's the donor bike for the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon motorcycle. This is a similar bike, identical almost, but too nice. This one's ready for sale. So, and it's the wrong year. The Daryl Dixon bike is a 1992 Honda 750, which is what this one is. And this one's got the original exhausts, which have got to be cut, rebaffled, and modified at the end. So this has got the twin standard exhaust, which is exactly what's on the bike on the Walking Dead. So we needed those exhausts, and that bike came with it. A lot of modifications we've got to do to it. Obviously we've got to tear it down back to bare bones almost, and then completely modify the frame in places for various different attachments that they've, in their infinite wisdom, have decided to put onto the Walking Dead bike. So we've got to do that. I suppose the way to go is to start, tear it down. So let's do it. A lot of the stuff that's going to come off now is basically stuff that isn't going to be reused. So it's not original toolkit. Go with that one. That one now has an original toolkit, which is good. So yeah, body panels, all the air boxes, everything like that's got to come off. The tank's got to come off. We've got quite a few bits coming for it. The tank is coming, it's from a an XS 650 twin tap model. We've got that coming. Obviously we've got a seat coming, custom seat. We've got to chop the frame, do a lot of modifications to it. It's a long bolt. Did the bolt. A lot of CB750 spares. This is the easy bit. I'm going to take the battery out of it, take all the battery box out of it, I'm going to take all the air box out of it and the intakes, the air intakes, okay? And then I'm going to put it up in the air and then I'm going to get all the back end out of it. Let's disconnect the earth first on the battery. None of this stuff is going to be reused again on this, which makes life a lot easier. This bike makes a great project bike. It's been off the road and in dry store since 2004. What's that, 12 years? I'm waiting for him to get his airbox out. This has got a really clean frame on it. It's only dry store a bike for 12 years. What we're going to be doing is, because we're going to be cutting all this back end off, going to have to do some rewiring. So at the minute, I'm going to get all the back end of the wiring further forward, because we're going to be chopping it. We're going to be chopping it just behind the frame braces here, and then looping the frame round. All of this has got to go. So the backlight's not going to be in the same place. It's not going to have indicators on it, but it will have indicators. It will have indicators on for the MOT, but they're going to be took off again. They're going to be easily fitted and took off. Do you know what I mean? So that the bike keeps its look, but can still be ridden on the road if you want to. You know what I mean? Easy. This has got a hydraulic brake setup on it, and Daryl Dixon's bike has got a rod system set up on the back, so it's got to be transferred, which is highly unusual for somebody to convert a bike from a disc brake to a drum brake, but that's what it's got to be. So that's what we're going to do. Got some packages arrived this morning, which is the back wheel with the old drum system on it, so we can open that in a minute. So we've marked the exhausts both sides. That's the length that we're going to have to cut off that section and then modify this. There. Studs and nuts are going to be kind to me. Considering Daryl Dixon is usually chased by zombies, he didn't have to go to a lot of trouble, didn't he, to build a bike and take off a load of stuff. A lot of things that if I was being chased by zombies I'd have just left alone, but what can you do? When you're building a replica, it's got to look the same, isn't it? That's the whole point. Again, if you look at the bike, if you look at Daryl Dixon's bike, the Walking Dead one, it's wrapped with a heat resistant wrap all the way down to here. So this is the only piece that gets to show on the bike anyway, other than the heat wrap. Again, which is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to heat wrap it. It'll look exactly the same. Perfect. Christmas. 750 Nighthawk rear wheel assembly.